Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Collision or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English, and today on Collision or Hit, we have a good show here today on Collision or Hit. But yesterday, we're going to talk about what happened on Dynamite or Might. First, we know Grayson Waller is still the TWF hard middle fighter since he beat Ricochet yesterday to keep the strap. And it was going to be Autolycus, but no one knows where Autolycus got steadied at after his match when him and Ford had a match with Grayson Waller. Well, I don't know where he got steadied at either, Jonathan Coachman says, but he has to be steadied somewhere in this room, Joey Styles said. When we seek him, I think he will be going after Grayson Waller again for the TWF hard middle winnings. I'll tell you one thing, right now, Joey and Jonathan, the way it looks like is that looks like Grayson Waller has what it takes to be a good TWF hard middle fighter. And I can't say the same for either Ford, Autolycus, or Ricochet because they couldn't get the work done. Well, that is your, Aiden English says. Well, that is your belief, Aiden English, and you have the right to that thought or belief, even if it's not true. And here's the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Ric Flair. All right, Ric Flair says, today is the day we haven't seen the Pennsylvania Reich fighter hasn't, been on stake in some time. So we're going to have to name a new Pennsylvania Reich fighter. So I'm going to have two folks come down here and fight, and whoever wins is going to be seen as a new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. However, we know who the TWF Allegheny Share fighter is, and that's Becky Lynch. So I'm going to have two folks come down that a lot of folks most likely, would never think that they would fight. Two folks you would think would never fight, but I think they will have to. And whoever wins, well, they're going to have the right to fight for the TWF, call themselves the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, if they get done here today. So I'm gonna bring Calistro in the ring and Harry Potter. Hey! Up! Alright. You know what's going on, Ric Flair says. We don't know who the Pennsylvania Reich fighter is. So today it's going to be Harry Potter fighting Calistro, and whoever wins will be the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. Well, hold on here, Ric Flair. Wasn't I going to have a match? Was it going to be me fighting Cody Rhodes fighting Asuka for the TWF heavyweight winnings? Yeah, but then that got shifted, Harry, and now it's only going to be Cody Rhodes and Asuka fighting. I'm sorry, but you were taken out. Don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad about it, Calistro says. I mean, I was looking forward to fight for the TWF Pennsylvania, TWF Allegheny, TWF heavyweight winnings myself, and I was a former two-time world heavyweight fighter in my own right. And I can't stand up anymore. This match is for the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winning. Stand up! First, she is Calistro, and he is Harry Potter. Ding ding ding. But we never thought we would see Calistro fight Harry Potter. Ding ding ding. Did you ever think you would see Calistro fight Harry Potter? No, not in my whole life. I didn't think that would ever be a thing. And Calistro is a former TWF indoor land body fighter, and as long as a two-time TWF World Heavyweight fighter and a three-time TWF Tag Team fighter with Mankind, Joey Styles says, and they're body slam. Well, I could tell you something. Calistro would like to win a strap, and I don't think she minds whatever strap that would be, Jonathan Coachman says. Calistro's crazy. We've seen all the things Calistro did, not only to Xena, but also to Heracles as well, so we know how crazy she can be. Oh! Aid English says, Calistro, she's a goddess, or she formerly was a goddess, so this warlock, who is nothing more than a witch that's been set up to fight, is coming after her. Oh! And Harry Potter takes down Calistro with a body slam. I don't understand how Harry Potter can be as beloved and onlooked as he is. For what? Knowing witchcraft? Knowing warlocknism? Or spellcraft? Come on, Aid English says. Calistro, she's got the fingers in his mouth. It's the mouth claw. The mouth claw. Harry Potter's in a bind now. We have seen Calistro and Mankind do that to sundry wrestlers, sundry fighters over the years, Joey Styles says. If Harry Potter has to get out of this, Jonathan Coachman said, and you think his spellcraft or his witchcraft can help him, ding, ding, oh, it's over. Here is your winner and the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, Calistro. Well, Calistro is now the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, and she helps Harry Potter up, and they both hug and shake hands. So good sportsman or sportswomanship between Harry Potter and Calistro. Joey Styles says, I'm going to tell you right now, Jonathan Coachman says, that's kind of sad. I'm going to tell you right now, Jonathan Coachman says, that is a good thing. You rarely see it in skilled wrestling. But Calistro beat Harry Potter, and Harry Potter had nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be guilty of, because he put in a good match. Are you crazy, Jonathan? Are you crazy, Joey and Jonathan? Calistro beat Harry Potter. His spellcraft, his witchcraft was no match for Calistro, so he does got something to be ashamed of, something he should be guilty of. He should be guilty of going around thinking he's cool because he goes to a school called Hogwarts and they teach him witchcraft or spellcraft or whatever they teach him there. Well, I can see you don't like Harry Potter and you're not going to give him any onlook. Can you at least say, but that's your belief, in English. We're now going to take it away now to Michael Cole. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Calistro, the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, here today on Impact or Hit. And up. All right, Calistro. We saw you beat Harry Potter, and now you are now the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. How does that feel for you? Well, I can tell you right now, Michael Cole, I am truly happy with being a TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. I didn't think I was going to win any kind of strap here. And I'm not going to go and take anything away from Harry Potter, because he's a good wrestler, he's a good fighter. He hasn't been here as long as I've been here. I've been here since 2000, I guess, or 2001 YL. But I haven't won as many straps. So I think I'm doing very well. Well, are you Calistro, will you be giving Harry Potter another shot at the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings? Well, if Harry Potter wants another shot at the Pennsylvania Reich winnings, all he has to do, Michael Cole, is ask, and I'll give it to him. You know, I'm not going to be one of those folks out there that goes, oh no, I'm not going to be one of those wrestlers or fighters out there that doesn't want to wrestle and doesn't want to fight. I don't know if I'm going to have a open dare or not. Maybe I should. Maybe I should have an open dare, and any wrestler or fighter or overstar that wants to have a match with me can. So, you're going to do what John Cena and, Sami Zayn did with the WWE 4-1 Reich winnings. Have an open dare for any wrestler, any fighter, right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And folks can scathe me, they can shame me, they can guilt me over it if they want to, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be a fighting TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. All right, that's my talk with Calistro. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Calistro here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we've got here for Impact or Hit. Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.